My name is Rainey Dalton, and I am a double major in comparative literature and political science.
Richard Capolino, applied accounting and finance major, concentration in entrepreneurship.
Johnny Ionella, psychology major.
My name's Jack Hurley, and I'm a communications major.
Regardless of their majors or minors, what seems cool here at Fordham University is expressing your creativity. Here at Rose Hill, student DJs and photographers share their art with their Fordham and New York communities. Whether their hobby started at an early age or has since developed being here at college, these students enjoy spinning and clicking away.
I started DJing as a business back when I was really young, so I guess my goal at that point was to make money. But then I really didn't kind of continue it just on my own. So.
It started a few years ago. I would always mess around with this program I had called Virtual DJ, and I really liked it, and I was always into music, all kinds of music, and it was just really fun to make your own mixes and sets, and it went from there, and it never stopped.
Well, my grandparents were both big photographers, and so that kind of originally spurred me into it. And my dad used to take me out when I was younger, and we would go on nature excursions and take pictures together. So that kind of got me into it first and foremost.
I think what first inspired me to get involved with photography and to consider myself a photographer was that seeing the work of other students around Fordham's campus.
Inspiration comes in different shapes, sizes, and decibels. Let's find out how these students get inspired.
What inspires me is people and the different styles of people, especially in a place like New York City and in the Bronx.
So I don't know if there was one actual time that inspired me. I just really liked electronic music since I was very young, and obviously electronic music is produced by DJs, so I kind of got into it that way.
Ever since I started photography, I kind of see the world a little bit differently, because photography is all about light and exposure. And I'm a pretty observational person, and then I always kind of strive to get the most interesting take on something, the most interesting angle, because I enjoy kind of surrealist photography a lot. So that kind of you can kind of see that in a lot of my work.
Books are tools of education. Cameras and laptops are tools of artistic expression. While most students are constantly buried in the books, these students use other equipment to expand their minds.
Right now I have this Canon PowerShot. It's really great to use. This part actually comes out and you can look at the different screen, go in and out of focus, adjust the exposure.
This is just what the camera comes with. It's just a standard 55mm zoom lens. This is my go-to lens.
Both of us just use everything from our laptops. We don't actually have any hardware, so we both use software. So in terms of what programs we use, I used to use Mixcraft a lot, but Virtual DJ and Johnny uses Tractor.
I've been using Tractor recently, but for mashups, I like to make mashups a lot, so a lot of times I use Virtual DJ for that. DJing live, it's fine, but Tractor is actually a lot better.
Facebook, SoundCloud, and personalized pages allow for independent creators, just like our Fordham students, to share their artwork with others.
And with digital cameras and digital photography, anyone can take a photo and post it online. I mean, you look at Facebook, people post thousands of photos each day. So I think that the digital media and different social networks have had a huge impact on photography.
I have a personal blog, and I also have a blog that's just for my photos that I call my online portfolio.
I have 2 SoundCloud accounts that are on my Facebook, and you can download all the tracks.
These technologies allow for anyone to upload, download, and share. However, while viewing photos is more of an individual experience, DJs want their music to be a shared experience, hopefully with thousands of people.
It was really cool because 2 years ago, Campus Activity Board asked me to open for Girl Talk, which was probably one of the most fun nights of my entire life. And I guess that would be how I kind of shared it with the Fordham community, because it was 3,000 people, it was a free show, and all my friends got to come and see me play.
Oh, As for all graduating seniors, the pressure is on to get a job. But what about a future in the photography or music industry?
I'm not sure that I would want to necessarily go professional, just because when you introduce like professionality into things, a lot of times like the hobby gets killed for people. So like once it becomes work, I feel like that kind of detracts from like the passion. So I'm not sure. I don't think so though. I think I like to just like keep it a hobby.
I think that one day it would be really, really amazing if I could go professionally with my work. I don't know how easy that would be to do. I definitely think that there's a lot of competition out there. So if it could happen, I would be all for it. But in the meantime, I'm definitely going to keep taking photos, you know, to have fun on my own downtime.
No, I don't want to go professional. I mean, I still want to stick with what I went to school for, which is psychology. I want to be a school psychologist, but until I get doing that, I mean, it'll be great to do on the side for a few years.
No, it's just what I do in my off time. There's no way. The field is ridiculously competitive now. It's just kind of a hobby more than anything. Oh, I think that honestly right now like there's other things that need to be kind of focusing on, like graduating and stuff.
These seniors are leaving to soundscapes that echo the inspiration found around Rose Hill and taking with them thousands of pictures of Bronx life. As they move on into real life, they see their Bronx fields of creative dreams to underclassmen. But the arts made here, in perhaps the freest times in their lives, will always be with them in very Rose Hill flavored ways. For an Eye on Fordham, this is Carlisle Galante.